This is why I think you should start a YouTube channel in 2025. Hi, I'm Tabi. Welcome back to my channel. And today I want to talk about why you should start a YouTube channel at any time that you're seeing this. Start it. I think that a lot of people think YouTube can be a get-rich-quick scheme, and that's possible for some people for sure. But I think that if that's your main goal, you might be disappointed. Maybe not. Maybe that's your calling. Maybe that's why you should start. I think that the real reason to start, though, is self-expression. I have been on my YouTube journey for about a month now, and I have to say that it has opened up some things inside of me that I didn't know were there. I feel a lot more confident and able to express myself in ways that I wasn't before from this process of sitting in front of a camera, talking about things, seeing what comes out, and watching it back. Seeing yourself on screen can be a really strange experience, especially if that's something that you weren't drawn to before. I'm a person who occasionally likes the spotlight, but not all the time. I get nervous in front of the camera. I worry that I'm saying stupid things or that nobody's going to like it, but I feel like I've gained a level of confidence that I didn't have previously from just this process. Very few people are watching my videos at this point, but that's going to change, and I'm ready for that to change. I think that part of starting a YouTube channel is preparing yourself for the things that you need to be ready for. And something that's commonly talked about with money manifestation or similar ideas, that if you're not ready, things can't come to you. So if you have a reason that you want to start a YouTube channel, whatever it is, maybe it's making money, or maybe it's spreading the word about something that you love, or just sharing your passion with people, make sure that you've done some work to figure out what you need to be prepared for. So you can imagine scenarios like, if I imagine 100,000 people watching this video, what's the feeling that comes up for me? How do I react? What are the thoughts that play in my head? What do I immediately think about, right? And so that might be, well, there's no way. Okay, so I don't believe it's possible. Why not? Is it imposter syndrome? Is it an unwillingness to be seen or feeling unworthy? What is it? And how can I start to deal with that now so that I can be ready for the inevitable success? Trying to speak it into existence. So I think that brings me to my next point. Start a YouTube channel because it scares you. If you're watching this and you're thinking, no way, I can't do that. That's so embarrassing. My family's going to judge me. My friends will think it's weird. What if people don't identify, or everyone finally realizes that I'm super weird and not like anybody else? Yeah, everybody is actually different than everybody else. And that leads into the other point. You're the only you. Get through the fear, because the world needs to hear what you have to say. The world needs your perspective. And maybe you won't be a 1 million subscriber YouTuber. Maybe you'll have 100 people that really identify with you and that you can help or connect with, that can help you build your own little community. Whatever level of success you find is dictated by what you think being successful is. If you're happy to be on a platform and share things that you love and have a few people be excited about it, like, that's an awesome feeling. And I'm looking forward to that. I think figuring out what you want from it and setting realistic goals, and then also some unrealistic goals, because the universe is magic and things can happen that you never expected. That's the way forward. Start a YouTube channel because it scares you. Start a YouTube channel because there's a part of you that wants to. Start a YouTube channel because it's something new, because it will teach you a whole host of new skills. It will make you practice things and think about things in a different way. It will open up a whole world of opportunity that you didn't have before. Start a YouTube channel because it's fun, because it's different, because you can tell people you have a YouTube channel and they can be like, what? Do it for the shock value. But if you're interested in it, just do it. Sit down, record yourself on your phone. You don't need a lot of equipment. You don't need the best lighting or the perfect setting or the perfect backdrop. Just get started, because what you have to share with the world needs to be shared. I feel like we're going through a big transformation right now, and the world is shifting. It's time for people like you and me to share what we were given to share with the world. And there's never been a better time than right now to sit down in front of your computer or your camera or your phone and say the things that you want to say. Share the things that you need to share. Give yourself a chance to build an audience or a business or a new life from being online and taking a chance. There's never been a better time than right now. And anything that you want is available to you, but you have to reach for it. Another reason to start a YouTube channel that you might not like to hear, but is still important, is that there'll be failures. And while that might not sound like a good thing, it actually is. It's really important to set yourself up in your life for the possibilities to fail at times, because there are going to be times when we do fail and we didn't want to. So if you can give yourself an opportunity to fail that doesn't feel like the end of the world, that isn't a big risk, isn't putting a bunch of money or time or energy on the line, that's a really good thing to practice, because it's going to happen in your life. So give yourself an opportunity to fail and fail faster, and realize that it's not the end of the world and it's not the scariest thing that ever happened. I'm a big perfectionist, terribly afraid of failure, rejection sensitive with my ADHD, but I also recognize that sometimes failing has led to things that were really good in my life. Sometimes the failures that I experienced put me on a different path, opened up something I'd never thought about before, created an opportunity that I would never have had. So no, I don't like failure. But giving myself an opportunity to fail also means that I've given myself an opportunity to succeed. And I think we can all use more opportunities. I think the universe wants to give us what we want. You just have to give it ways to do that. So open yourself up to the possibilities and to failure, because that means you also have a chance to succeed. We can't be so afraid of failure that we never try. So something like a YouTube channel that might not be the thing you want to do for the rest of your life, like, that's totally fine. It's an opportunity to fail in a way that's not really that scary. I know that it feels public. The idea of being on YouTube feels very public, but the reality is most of the people in your life aren't going to watch your content, and if they do, they're going to be really nice about it because they're already your friends and your family. The people in the world that are or are not connecting, they are the public, but it doesn't feel public. It doesn't feel like being out in the world. Like I said, I've been on YouTube about a month, and it's not as scary as I thought it would be. It's really not, and that's been such a cool experience. But I would never have known that if I hadn't put myself out there. If I hadn't filmed like 10 videos that I never posted because they were terrible and I had no idea what I was trying to say and I just was so awkward on camera and everything was so weird, you get the point. Try. And maybe you never post it, and that's okay. Or maybe you will in a year or 10. Just get started. Just try. If you're here watching this, give yourself permission. You can do it, and I know you can. I believe in you, because here I am doing it, and if I can do it, you can definitely do it. So let's do it together. Start a YouTube channel. Do something new. Do something that scares you. And take small steps to get there. This isn't an overnight situation. Like I said, I filmed a bunch of videos before I actually posted one because of a million reasons. So starting a YouTube channel doesn't necessarily mean posting your first video. There's a lot of things that go into starting a YouTube channel. So give yourself permission to take it slow and to take any amount of time that works for you and build up slowly. Record 10 videos of stuff that you like that you may or may not want to post. See if you even enjoy the process. You want to start a channel on YouTube, maybe just try before you actually put anything out there. That's a very gentle way to fail. I think you should start a YouTube channel because I think you're interesting. I think you have things to share with the world that nobody else could share. I think the way that you see the world, the things that you see in it, in people, in situations, in circumstances, you have a unique way of thinking about that and sharing it. And the world needs to hear that. Not enough of us are sharing what they believe, what they know to be true. I feel like there's so much negative stuff in the world that a few more people that have positive ideas and inspiration that want to better others and themselves, we need you. We need you in this space. We need you sharing your gifts with the world. And I'm a neurodivergent person. I think there's not enough of us. So if you identify that way or think you might, I especially encourage you to get started with YouTube. Let's spread the word. Let's tell people about how awesome it is to be different. Each of us is a unique snowflake, and you might find other people that identify with you when you never thought you would. So I highly encourage you to get started. Drop me a comment if you are going to or already have. I would love to check out your channel and support you. And I hope that you have a lovely day. Be brave. Try something new. Something that scares you just a little bit. Good luck on your journey. Bye.